Hey, vinyl community. How are you today? Great to see you. Welcome to Beatle Brad's channel. I want to say thank you to my new subscribers. Welcome each and every one of you. My older subscribers, great to see you tuned back in and you're part of Beatle Brad today. That's for sure. Today, Mr. Eli Records is a great guy in Israel. He's got a fantastic channel if you get a moment to watch him. He wanted to see... Oh my gosh, okay, you ready? He wanted to know if Beatle Brad had any Beatle books. So if you saw my thumbnail, we're going to rock this today. Yes, we are. I'm not sure how I'm going to show these, and it may go quickly, so if you need to kind of watch and take a look, there'll be a lot of books, and I'll try and get through as many as I can. I seriously don't think this will be just a one video shot. Unless we end up doing this for like a 2-hour video. It's a live feed, you know. So, okay, let's get started as I keep talking. Paul McCartney and Wings. I'm not going to go through every one of the pages, and I'm not going to tell you the person who wrote the book on these. There's the name down there if you need to know. This is a great book. This only goes up to Paul McCartney in around 76 period, as he was touring then. A lot of really good pictures. Very nice. Excellent book. Next up is this John Lennon book. And this also is just a magnificent book. Let me put this other one down here. We'll set this down here so you see that a little better. Okay, there we go. This came out during the Imagine, when they did the John Lennon Imagine all over again. It's got nice clouds. Unbelievable. Okay, I'm thinking of another book. I've got another book that I thought was different than this one. The book I was thinking of, it's got a lot of Beatle pictures in it as well. The one I was thinking of, it had a poster. And this isn't that book. But there was a different John Lennon book that was put out. Great pictures of John. A lot of pictures we have seen, but some pictures we haven't seen. So as we got into John Lennon in the solo years, that's a great picture. I've got a bootleg with an album cover of that picture. As we start getting into solo stuff, there's a lot of great pictures in this as well. I think this is a great book. I know I just said that, but it is marvelous. All right, let me show you just a couple inner pictures here. Look at that one. That's a magnificent picture. Come on now, you gotta like that one. Come on, that's a good one. This video is for Ellie, but I'm gonna let everybody else watch too. Excellent book. John Lennon one. Then this is my original Beatles 65 book. And if you watched my video, I was just recently in the Bahamas, so I did a lot of video. Well, I did a video, okay. Excuse me, of the Beatles in the Bahamas. Very hard to find your way around the Bahamas, because, you know, this was all done in 65. And I was just there a couple weeks ago in 2018, and it's like, oh, no, we don't know the Beatles. We don't know Beatles. Yes, we know their music, but we don't know where they are around here. Nice book. This is an original hardbound book of Beatles 65. Real nice. Excellent book. Then we get into these books, which these books are a must-have for any Beatle collector. These are unbelievable. These go through just pages and pages and pages of information of really great, great stuff of the Beatles. And this, like I said, this is a must-have for any Beatle collector. There's information in here that's just valuable information, all about the Beatles. Let me show you if I can find it. There's one, the pictures of them on the Sullivan. Great stuff. These are just spectacular. They're very heavy bound books. Very thick. The pages are even thicker than most books. You get books. I'm trying to find a particular page. This was actually going to be one of the original pictures of the Ed Sullivan. That didn't happen. That was kind of for the rehearsal. Here we go. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. So they got the drawings and the maps, layouts. This is just fantastic. I promote this book pretty heavily when I've talked to friends, but very nice. And the pages are thicker, and there's the inner kind of thing of the Beatles bubblegum cards. Highly recommend this. Do you think I plugged that one well enough, or do you think I need to get it back out again? This is kind of an unusual book. It's kind of shaped in Ringo's drum kit. And this is just basically a Beatles photo book. Very nice. Get a little information there for you. Just all kinds of pictures, information. Very nice. A lot of pictures. I could spend some time showing each and every one of these. I apologize that a lot of these I'm just going to shoot through because of time, books. You've got things to do. I've got things to do. And there's this John Lennon book. This is an excellent John Lennon one as well. And this is the one that I got stuck on. This has got a poster with it. I knew there was one with a poster, and I kept thinking it was the other book. But this has got a terrific, nice big poster. I've never hung this. It doesn't have any holes or anything like that. It's still in good shape. The book itself is very nice. Got some very good, terrific pictures of the lads from Liverpool right there. Aye. Some other good pictures. I hope everybody's doing well. We could talk a lot about Egypt Station. Got a lot more to say about it, that's for sure. But since that just came out and my last video and all of that, but we won't get into Egypt Station because we're talking about Beatle books today. So don't force me into talking about Egypt Station, even though I want to. Look at this, Elvis Presley and John Lennon. This picture's for Rossi, 1973. Rossi, I thought you'd like that with John and Elvis. I think, now looking at that, isn't that his press conference in New York? So and then another picture up here. That's a neat one. Very nice book. A lot of these books that I'm showing you are all out of print, but you still can find them online, different websites. Like I said, I'm not going to show you every page, and the author was down below. There we go. Great book. Something just fell out. I'm not sure what it was. This has got some good pictures. This kind of goes back and forth from being black and white to color to black and white. But it's just a nice overall book. I started collecting Beatle books probably before I got albums. So I started collecting these probably around 75. And that's 1975. Don't comment and say, was it 1875? No. Some of you people could be really silly. Okay, let it be. Another book. Then, when all the rage and everything was going around with the Beatles Anthology, this is the hardbound book. Very thick, extremely heavy. Hardbound. This is now a very, very good deal of a book. Every time I see this on certain websites, eBay, once in a while you'll find this for an awesome, awesome price. When this book came out, this book was pushing well over $100. And now I've seen it on the website for the hardbound book for around $30, which for this kind of book, that's just really nice. Candlestick Park, which if you saw, Beatle Brad did a review on that. I apologize that I'm not getting full big pages of showing you. Very hard. Actually, it's actually kind of hard thumbing through these books. So let's... But anyway, like I said, the anthology book, that was when the whole Beatles Anthology came out. Excellent, excellent book. Then there's this book. This is a must, a really, really must. I know Joe, me, Mr. Mayo. Hey, Joe. I know he's got this book. And this is basically the video. It's kind of like a Mad Day Out. And all the pictures in this are from that time period. So there's a lot of really, really fantastic pictures in this. We're getting ready for the Beatles White Album to be released and all kinds of things to be released. Well, you could actually be ahead of everybody and get a jump on this book, because this book does kind of show a lot of terrific pictures and a lot of alternate shots of different photos. Yeah, always cool, always nice. All right, we're going to show you one more. We're going to have to wrap up because I know it's getting long. This is one of my favorites. I just love looking at all the photos in this. And John with a bird on his shoulder, isn't that something? Very funny. I really don't know that much about the parakeet. You don't see many photos of John with that parakeet. So I don't know when he got it or anything about it, or yeah, I don't know. It's just one of those funny photos. All right, that's an excellent book, everybody. This is a definite nice one too as well. And this goes through all of the albums and kind of gives you the different Apples and different things that are associated with Apple. And this book is all about the Beatles on Apple, talking about all the different things that were promoted, all the different record labels on Apple, all the different variations of records that were put out at the time from Apple. Lots of really cool stuff. This is a very nice book. I thoroughly enjoy this. This is a quite a thick book, as you can see. This has a lot of great information. This book is a book to follow, that's for sure. I almost wish at times I could take this to record shows with me and just have it, because it's too much information to keep in my head. It's like Paul's album, Memory Almost Full. Boy, that's me. So this is a great one. We're gonna do one more and then we're gonna wrap up. This is George Harrison. Very thick hardbound book as well. The photos in this book are just breathtaking. I mean, the photos in here, a lot of them Might have been from, I guess, Olivia's private collection or something, but there's just, let's just jump up to where George's solo stuff. But there's just some beautiful pictures in here. And these are thick and glossy. I know this video is long. I'm sorry. I apologize for it being so long. When you get into books like this, it's awful hard to just show books and not have much of a story to talk about. Or, I would love to just sit down and show each photo, or each picture of all of these. Great one of George there. Look at that from the album cover, All Things Must Pass. Kind of getting ready for the photo shoot there. Letters, all kinds of stuff about George. We need to wrap this up by now. Another great picture of George. So, some of the last photos of George. Excellent book. This was during the time when HBO did the whole documentary of George Harrison, which is a fantastic video. If you have not seen that, or if you don't have it, I highly recommend you rent that. It's a fantastic video all about George. There's just pages and pages of really good pictures of George. All right, everybody. Well, I'm going to stop right there with this part of my book collection. And Ellie, I hope you enjoyed seeing some of my Beatles books. And as you can see, I've got hundreds more to go. So stay tuned. I do have more to show you, and I have a lot more of other stuff to show you too. Welcome to my new subscribers, like I said, and I'm so glad to see all my other viewers. I hope everybody's doing well. I appreciate each and every one of you. And as I say on my channel, I am out of here. Take care, everybody. Good to see you.